More than 100,000 people came to see it. It revealed something extraordinary also to me. Nowhere else really is early medieval Irish culture preserved as richly, as vividly, and as diversely as in our library. And not through conquest or looting, but through friendship, through manuscripts gifted to our monastery by Irish monks. Darby or Cronin, I haven't seen him yet, but there he is. Well, he's a respected scholar and a dear friend whom I first met in the 1990s. He wrote the introduction to our exhibition catalogue. In December 2018, we met again at the major Anglo-Saxon conference at the British Library in London. Over coffee, Matt mentioned it already, Darby asked whether we would be open to the idea of bringing our collection to Ireland for an exhibition. You know, it felt right. And I said yes, if a fitting venue could be found. The idea began to take shape, and now, 6.5 years later, we've arrived at our destination. So this is really a moment of great joy for us all. It's a wonderful experience to be welcomed so warmly here in Dublin. In contrast, Irish monks in early medieval Europe weren't always met with open arms. There was, some even gave their lives for their mission. Yet they carried wisdom in their satchels, enthusiasm in their eyes, and books in their hands. They were skilled missionaries, devoted and determined. To the practical-minded Germanic peoples, they must have seemed a little crazy, mad. They did useless things, they prayed at night, spoke of the Bible, and celebrated the Christian Mass. Their attitude was really spiritual, much more than material. But they changed the world. In a way, they became our flight instructors, teaching Europe how to soar spiritually. Nowhere more so and more lastingly than in St. Gallen. Under their influence, a new era emerged. We call it Middle Ages. But perhaps we should call it the Age of Heaven. For that was their vision, to orient life towards the beyond. The Abbey Library of St. Gall is a true marvel of the world. Not only is it a place of breathtaking beauty, it is also one of the oldest continuously active libraries in the world, and its collection, originating in the first millennium, is among the most significant in the world. And remarkably, it has remained largely intact at its place of origin. So this project is also for me personally of great significance, but also for our library, of course, and for the World Heritage Site in St. Gallen. My heartfelt thanks go to everyone who helped bring this to life, to our wonderful partners here at the National Museum, Lynn Scarf, curators Matthew Siever and Maeve Sikora, to all others involved, many of whom I cannot name individually. Also to the teachers, the spiritual flight instructors of today, who created new manuscripts with their students and helped foster a wonderful exchange between schools in Ireland and Switzerland. Then to my old friend Tim O'Neill, thank you Tim, and of course to Darby, who planted the seed of this. A dream has come true. Thank you.